everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 174 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one has a written pattern by Nadia, and this one's called Flowery Square. And this one is so beautiful. It turned out, oh my gosh, so fabulous. It worked up really fast, even though there are 9 rounds, but it still worked up really fast for me. It did turn out to be larger than our normal size square, so I would recommend maybe using a smaller hook. It looks like it's about 8.5, or I guess 8 inches, 8 or 8.5 inches wide there. So you can use a smaller crochet hook in this pattern today if you need to make it the 6-inch square, but we are demonstrating this in a 5mm hook, which is an H hook for this square and all the squares of the 365 days of granny squares. But like I said, if you want to make this the 6-inch square, you can use a smaller size hook or thinner yarn. It's totally up to you. But otherwise, it turned out to be so beautiful. It's a 3D flower. Reminds me of one of the flowery ones we've made in the past, but this one is a totally different pattern, and I really like how it just has that openness and that summery look to it, so it looks really pretty. We are using all Red Heart Super Saver yarn for this project here. I just have scraps of yarn here that I'm using, but you can use any yarn, any 10-ply or 8-ply yarn that you have. That's either a double knitting or a worsted weight yarn. You're also going to need a scissor and a yarn needle because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and those tools come in handy in this whole project. Before I start, I want to mention there are links in the description of this video. The link to the blog will show you all 365 days of granny squares, and if you click the photo in the blog, it will take you to the video tutorial on YouTube. And then if you go to the bottom of the blog, there's a list of the ones that have written patterns. So you can check out number 174, Granny Square. It'll say 174, then Flowery Square by Nadia. You can click that and it will take you to its written pattern on her website, nadia.blogspot.com. Also, there's a link in the description of this video to the Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're following me both on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can share your photos in the comment section of today's post on Facebook, and you can share your photo on Instagram and hashtag 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your square. I'd like to see what colors you came up with. Today I kind of used a red, yellow, and green design, but you can use any colors you want in this project. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat. Make sure to snap me a photo of today's square for a few seconds. I'd like to see what your snaps are and your squares are today. And you can follow me on Snapchat. I'm YARNutopia on Snapchat, so you can see behind the scenes clips of what we do here at YARNutopia headquarters. So I think that's all today. I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. So let's get started and make number 174 granny square. Let's start out by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, fold this down, and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook, and we can start. So to start off, let's chain 7. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to slip stitch in the 7th chain from the hook to make a ring. So the loop on the hook doesn't count. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th chain, which is our very first chain way over here, we're going to go in to the chain, yarn over and pull through, just like that. So we just formed a ring. On this project, if you want to, you can start a magic ring if you wanted to start that way, but I'm just going to start this way, so that's what the pattern says. So now we want to chain 5, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is going to count as, for round 1, the first 3 chains of this chain 5 count as our first double crochet, and then the next 2 chains count as our chain 2 space, okay? So now going into this ring here, we're going to put a double crochet and chain 2, and we're going to do that 7 times for a total of 8 double crochets and chain 2 groupings, because this, like I said, this counts as a stitch here. So we're going to yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull that through the ring, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, double crochet there. Then we're going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and then we're going to repeat. So double crochet, so yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Okay, so that counts as 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. So double crochet, then chain 2, this counts as 4, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, 1, 2, so that's 5, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is 6, chain 2 here. And you can see I'm working in a round circle here, and I'm working over the top of this straggler as well to hide that so I don't have to sew it in much later. Double crochet, chain 2, that's 7, and go back in for 8. Okay, if you have to count back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, chain 2 to finish this round, and slip stitch to the chain up 3 of this round. So 1, 2, 3, the first 3 chains of that beginning chain 5. So go in the middle chain of that, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so that was round number 1, just like that. Now, if you want to, you can change color at this point. Just fasten off and start your next round, round 2, in any chain 2 space. But I'm not going to change color, so I'm just going to go right into this chain 2 space and then yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we're going to, let's see here, we're going to chain up 2. So yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and that counts as our first half double crochet of this round, okay? In this chain 2 space, we're going to create our first petal. So we're going to put a double crochet, so yarn over, go into the same chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's double crochet. Then we're going to treble crochet, so yarn over twice. Okay, treble crochet is yarn over twice, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. That's a treble crochet. Then in the same chain 2 space, we want to put another double crochet, so yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And we have to put one more stitch in here. We're going to put a half double crochet in there. So yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, so there you can see our first petal. Now we are going to repeat all of that in each chain 2 space around. So in this next chain 2 space, we're going to put a half double crochet, so yarn over, go into this next chain 2 space here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Then we're going to put a double crochet, so yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Now we need to put a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, okay, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. That's our treble crochet. Now we have to put a double crochet, so yarn over, go in to the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And we still have to put a half double crochet in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. And there's our second petal, done. So now we're just going to repeat that in each chain 2 space around. So hopping into this next chain 2 space, I'm going to put a half double crochet, then a double crochet, then a treble crochet, then a double crochet, and then a half double crochet. And then we're going to hop into the next chain 2 space and repeat. So just do that all the way around until you have 8 petals, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3 together. When you're finished with your last petal here, you want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 2 here, 1, 2, just go in with your hook, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. Okay? And now you have a cute little flower. You could use this flower, you could fasten off here and use this flower as an applique to something. This is really cute. You could put this on a headband or something really adorable. But continue on with this video and we are going to go on to the next round. I'm just going to go right into it. If you want to, you can fasten off here and change your color just by chaining 1, cutting your yarn, continuing to pull it through, and then start your next round in any one of these 2 half double crochets. I would just attach it to the same chain up 2 here just to go on to this next round. But for round 3, we're going to start out by chaining 5. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what this counts as is these first 2 chains count as our first half double crochet, and then these next 3 chains count as our chain 3 space. And now we are going to actually turn our work around. So you're looking at it like this, the back side, and you can see here, if you separate these stitches here, you can see that our petals, in between our petals, there's a half double crochet for this petal and a half double crochet for this petal. So half double crochet, half double crochet. What we are going to actually do is, if you can see this loop right here. Now this is optional. This round 3, you could either work into the skipped stitch from round 1 right here, okay, or you can work like me. I'm gonna work in these back loops of the half double crochet. So either one of these, you can see this one here, this loop right here, or this loop right here. Okay, we're gonna work in either one of those. Okay, all we have to do is yarn over. We're going to work half double crochet. So yarn over, go into this loop right here. So you can see at the top here, this actual stitch is right here. We usually go through stitches, front loop, back loop, okay, through the stitch. But actually we're going to go behind that in the back here, like this. Okay, actually on this side it's our front, but we're looking at the back of our flower right now. So anyway, we're going to then yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on our hook. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip over this petal here and go into the back loop. If you have to, separate this and this loop will come right out open to you. Just like this. We're going to go in, or actually we're going to yarn over first, then go in, then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook for a half double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that around. So chain 3, hop over to between these 2 petals here, separate these so you can see this loop right here, yarn over, go up into this loop, okay, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. But like I said, remember, you could just work a half double crochet into the skipped stitch from round 1, and that's totally fine as well. So chain 3, hop between these 2 here, and you can see this loop right there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 of the loops. Okay, so I'm just going to work that all the way around. Once I'm finished with this round, we'll go on to making petals for the next round. When you're finishing this round, make sure to chain 3 and then slip stitch to the second chain of this beginning chain 5 here. So 1 and 2, go into this second chain, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, and then pull tight. There we go. Pull it tight. And now we're going to turn our work. So now we're looking at the front of our flower. So you can't really see those chain spaces quite yet, but we're going to work into those chain spaces. So you can kind of turn this toward you, kind of fold down a petal here, and you can see those chain 3 spaces. So at this point, if you wanted to, you could change color and then start your next round, round 4, in any chain 3 space. Sorry, I thought there were chain 2 spaces. In any chain 3 space. So now going on to round 4, I'm going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space right here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And then I'm going to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and that counts as our first half double crochet of this round. In the same chain 3 space, we are going to put 2 double crochet, so yarn over once, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to put another double crochet, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to put a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, go into the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to put 2 more double crochet in there, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then we need to still put a half double crochet in there, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So there's our first petal. So now we're just going to repeat that in each chain 3 space around. So hop into this chain 3 space. We're going to put a half double crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, treble crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then a half double crochet. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And there's your next petal. So we're just going to hop into the next chain 3 space and repeat that. So just repeat that in each chain 3 space all the way around. It's a half double crochet, 2 double crochet, a treble crochet, 2 double crochet, and then a half double crochet in each chain 3 space. And then once you're done with round 4, we'll meet up and we'll go on to round 5 together. When you make your last petal, then you want to slip stitch to the chain up 2 here of this first petal, 1, 2, go in, then yarn over, pull through and through. And now we are going to sort of do a repeat of round 3 here. We're going to go on to round 5. We're going to turn our work around. So we're looking at the back of our flower. Then we're going to chain 6, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what this counts as is the first 2 chains count as our half double crochet, and then the next 4 chains count as our chain 4 space. Okay? And now we're going to go over between these 2 petals here. We're going to kind of separate them. Like I said earlier though, you could work into the stitch that was skipped from the previous row, right in here, this half double crochet, or you can work in these stitches here. We're going to make a half double crochet. So yarn over, we're going to go into the back loop of this half double crochet right here between the petals, okay, the back loop there, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go between these next 2 petals right here, separate these. You can see this back loop right here. We're going to yarn over, go into there, then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hop between these 2 petals here. You can kind of separate them to see, and half double crochet into this loop right here behind this half double crochet. Okay, Okay, so you can see here the stitch is actually right up top. Okay, so we usually go into the stitch, but you can see right below that stitch in the back there, there's this loop. We're going to work in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and then chain 4. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 7. Yeah, round 7 together. My bad, I meant round 6. So once you finish round 5 here, just coming back around, we're just going to slip stitch to the 2nd chain of this beginning chain 6 here. So 1, 2, right in the front, just go through, yarn over, pull through, and through. At this point, I'm going to change color. If you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this chain 4 space and chain up 2 and go on to the next round with me. You can turn your work back around, so we're looking at the front of our work here. I am going to fasten off this color though, so I'm only going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and continue pulling it through and pull tight. I'm going to turn my work around so I can see the front of my flower here. I'm going to grab my new color, and I'm going to fold this petal forward so I can see this chain 4 space. You can start in any chain 4 space if you're changing color. So hook the new color on and pull it through, and then like I said, chain up 2. So yarn over and pull through 1 and 2. Okay, so that counts as our first half double crochet of this round. So going right into it, we are going to put 2 double crochet in the same chain 4 space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Now we are going to put 3 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, this is 2, and 3. 3 treble crochets. Okay, then we're going to put 2 double crochets back in there. So yarn over once, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to put a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So there's our first petal of this round. So now we're just going to repeat that in each chain 4 space around. We're going to put a half double crochet, okay, then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then 3 treble crochets, 1, 2, don't forget to wrap around twice, 3, then 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, and then a half double crochet in there. Just like that. So there's our second petal. Okay, so again, hop into the next chain 4 space and put a half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, 2 double crochets, and a half double crochet, all in the same chain 4 space. Okay, so just repeat that in each chain 4 space around, and then I'll meet you up and we will go on to round 7 this time. Alright, when you come back around, make your last petal here. You want to slip stitch in the beginning, chain up 2, 1, 2, right here. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now I'm going to fasten off this color. Well, either way, if you're changing color or not, you're going to have to fasten off because we're starting in the center of a petal. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. Now we're going to start in the center of a petal. Okay, so looking at your petals like this, you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches. Okay, we want to go into the 5th stitch, which is our treble crochet, the center stitch. We're going to go right into it. I'm going to choose a different color, but you can start with the same color or choose a different color if you'd like. Hook that on your hook and pull it through. And to start off round 7, we're going to chain 7. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what that counts as is these first 2 chains count as our first half double crochet, and then these next 5 chains count as our chain 5 space. Okay? Now we're going to hop into the center of the next petal, so go into the 5th stitch right here, and put a half double crochet in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay? Then we're going to chain 10, because we're making the corner here, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to half double crochet in the center stitch or the 5th stitch of this next petal. So yarn over, go into this next petal, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, so there's our corner right there. Then we're going to chain 5, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to hop into the center of the next petal and put a half double crochet in there. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat, so chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then half double crochet into the center of the next petal. Then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, hop into the center of the next petal, and half double crochet. I don't even know why I said single crochet. We're not even single crocheting in this. Silly me. Chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, half double crochet into the center of the next petal. Then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then half double crochet into the center of the next petal. Okay, and now we're going to make our last corner, so chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now, instead of half double crocheting in here, there's already this chain here, we're going to slip stitch into the second chain of this beginning chain 7. So 1 and 2, right into the second chain. We're going to go in and in, then yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, so now you can kind of see your square shape is starting to take form, sort of. Now we are going to go right into the next round. We're going to slip stitch into this chain 5 space right here. Okay, going on to round 8. And we're going to chain up, chain up 2. So yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. In this same chain 5 space, we're going to put 6 half double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so it looks like there's 7 since this chain up 2 counts as a stitch. Then we're going to work into this chain 10 space, and in here we're going to put 7 half double crochet, then chain 3 and 7 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, that's our corner space, and then put 7 more half double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then hop into this next chain 5 space right away, and we're going to put 7 half double crochets in there. So in each chain 5 space we're going to put 7 half double crochets, and in each chain 10 space we're going to put 7 half double crochet, chain 3, and 7 more half double crochets. So that's a super simple round, so I'll let you go on and do that yourself, and then I'll meet you up for our last round. Alright, when you come back around and make your last corner, we want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 2 of this round. So right into here, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And you can see here that your square is now taking shape and looks fabulous. So now we're just going to do one more round. You could end here, fasten off, and have your square, but I'm going to do one more round. I'm going to fasten off this color, so chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into any chain 3 corner space and grab a new color, hook that on the hook, and pull it through. And now I'm going to do double crochets. You can decide to do half double crochets or even single crochets in this round, but I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, which counts as my first double crochet of this round. And then I'm going to work another double crochet into this chain 3 space. And then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to put 2 more double crochets into the same chain 3 space. Okay, so double crochet is yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then we're going to put a double crochet into each one of these half double crochets on the side. Okay, so I'm going to count here. I think there is 21, but I'm just going to count just in case. So yarn over, go into this first one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, next stitch, 2, 3, 4, let's see here, let me get more yarn. 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, there we go, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yep, there's 21 stitches on this side. And now we're at the next chain 3 space, and in the chain 3 spaces we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. Okay, all in the same chain 3 corner spaces. And then we're just going to put a double crochet in each one of these next half double crochets on this side. So that's the next 21 stitches. And then in the corner, chain 3 space, just put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. And then we'll meet up when we want to fasten off. Alright, when you do your last 21 stitches, just make sure to slip stitch to the chain up 3 here, right at the beginning. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and through, and now we can fasten off. The pattern is done. So chain 1, cut your yarn and pull that through, pull it tight, and grab your yarn needle and sew in your ends. And there you have it. Number 174 granny square is complete. Thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this square with me. Make sure to check out those links in the description of this video. You'll find the link to the blog. Some of you have had the question of what we are doing with these squares. Make sure to check out the blog so you know what to do with them. You can make whatever you want with them. So there it is. How beautiful. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Share your photos and have a great rest of your day. And as always, happy hooking!